Simone, as the chief designer of Project 667, can you explain the reason behind the shortened nose and the new front suspension layout?
Well, we've been designing a short nose for this new chassis, looking mainly after aerodynamic improvement of the flow under the chassis, so basically for aerodynamic reasons. While the front suspension, that of course is related to the nose and to the items that are in this area, have been chosen for mainly three reasons. One, again, for aerodynamic reason. Secondly, for weight, as it offers a better compromise in terms of weight to stiffness ratio. And third, as it offered better choices in terms of kinematics and handling of the front end.
And this is what everybody can see of this car, but obviously there are things underneath the bodywork that are not so obvious, so visible. Would you tell us which areas did you focus most in the designing process?
We've been basically under the external bodywork, the aerodynamic skin. We've been basically reviewing all the areas from the last year's car, and we tried to make innovation in each single area and saving really little if compared to last year's chassis. To mention, I think the cooling system, which has been improved quite a lot, as well as the power unit integration, which thanks to a very nice work between ourselves and the power unit colleagues has been really better integrated and better joined to the chassis. And then to follow, I would mention also the rear suspension and the transmission.
And looking at the cockpit area, you can see that a side protection appear to be substantially higher than in the past. Is that also an effect of a new regulation?
Yes, you're right. The FIA has been introducing this year for the first time a reviewed load case for the chassis, basically looking after a stronger side panel for the chassis with additional load cases, with increased load, and this ended up in having a thicker and basically bigger protection for the chassis for the helmet.
Now, people often get confused about who does what in a racing team. How does your role differ from that of a technical director, for instance?
Well, the chief designer is in charge of the whole project of the vehicle, of the car, so does look after the chassis, the aerodynamic part, the integration with the power unit, while the technical director, my boss, James Ellison, is in charge of the whole technical area of the Gestione Sportiva, so he's responsible of the chassis as well as the power unit and of the trackside activities.
And in this role, this is the first Ferrari project you had full responsibility for in the designing process. How proud do you feel about as an Italian in Maranello?
Well, I've been very happy to take this position about 1 year ago, and to me it's an honor. I'm really honored by that, and I also feel the responsibility in doing a great job in making a better car together with a lot of colleagues. The guys working with me are really a lot of guys, very competent, very good, and I would dream to mention them all, but it would take probably 10 minutes. So on behalf of them, I will mention really a big thank you to Fabio Montecchi, Andrea De Zordo, Corrado Norato, Tiziano Battistini, and finally Rory Byrne, which has been a big help for me during this year.